Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? T-Ham 141 Homestead. Tracy, the one, the only. Thank God, or so says my mother. How's it going, guys? I just got in. Hey, Patrick, I see the tinfoil bunkers in here. Tammy from Rebel Canners is in here. I am sorry. I am a little late. Little Homestead by the Beach, Mahilin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Which is better, American or Canadian bacon? Wow, you put me in a spot because they call me an honorary Canadian, but I gotta say I love American bacon. But I'm sure each has. I used to eat pizza with Canadian bacon on it, the thin sliced ham. So hey, Peter's here. How's it going? I just got in. You could probably see my face is all messed up. Hopefully you can see it because, well, I'm using my laptop camera. Now that just messed it up big time. Because I didn't want to take the time. I cleaned your eyes. I didn't want to take the time to hook up my other camera and all that jazz. I don't have my lights twinkling because, guys, it's still light outside. It's 6 o'clock and it is still light outside. That is awesome. Oh, goodness gracious. Trevor has been up here today. First, he calls me this morning and he had to go drop his side-by-side off for a warranty fix. And he calls me up while he's driving. And, hey, CNC, how's it going? Welcome. And he calls me up and he says, hey, why don't you meet me in Rome and we'll do breakfast at Denny's. So I met him at Denny's and my baby brother bought me lunch and or breakfast. And it was good. It took a while to wait for it. But then we took, and come say hi, Trevor. Oh, that's my baby brother. Can you believe it? He towers over me. Oh.
I'll clean your clothes and we'll bring them back.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that.
All right. Sorry to bother you. So I'm going to go hook up the trail. You got any other tools you need picked up or anything?
No, I think we got it. And I'll walk around before I close down tonight.
All right. See you, bro.
Yeah. Have a good one, brother. Thank you. Because Matt is probably watching. Matt is my friend, and he's arranging us to get pigs. And so we knew we were going to be finding out if we were getting them soon today. We knew we were going to find out if we were going to be getting them soon. And today he calls, he says, yeah, you free tomorrow afternoon? We'll go get them. And I'm like, okay. So Trevor and I got our pigsty, not the house, not my pigsty, but the pigsty taken care of. We got the fencing up. We cut down the tree because I was using a big tree for a corner post that was dead and dying. We cut that down. We pulled out a tree that the pigs had been rutting under. So tomorrow morning, I have to go get a couple fence posts and, we got the fencing up because I use cattle panels, but there's a spot where it's kind of leaning in and, I got to get that up. I got to get the electric fence ran around it because I pulled all that up last year. I'm going to totally revamp it. And, so I've got to go to, I'll probably go to Runnings. I don't know, maybe Tractor Supply. I don't know. I think I got some sun today. I know Trevor got some sun today. But hey, before we go any further, I have, if I can find it, Guys, I give you the watch your ear warning because some people don't like this announcement.
Mail call!
And believe it or not, that is my voice. I love my audio or my video editor. The stuff it lets you do is just amazing. But I do have, okay, let's see. She has a P.O. box, and I have a P.O. box from Barb's Country Home. I'm not used to using this camera. From Barb's Country Home. And there's a card. It says, thanks. Barb is the young lady that won. Oh my goodness. What did she win? She won the camera. She won the oh man, on Wendy's birthday giveaway. She won yeah, it was the camera. She won a t-shirt. She won some stickers. She won a bunch of stuff. Oh, and she sent me a sticker. She sent me a sticker. Barb's Country Home, YouTube. All right. And I got a cute little card here. Thank you, Barb. It says, hey, Tracy, I just wanted to thank you for the camera, shirt, and oh, she won a garden journal. I love and use them all. Thanks, Barb's Country Home. And we have a sticker. I'm going to have to turn the laptop now for the sticker wall. This, I like to have the sticker wall in the background all the time. And with my other camera, it's easy to do because it's a wider angle. But so far we have, let me turn this light on. Give it a little more light. We have T-Han 141 Homestead, Off the Grid in the 21st Century. That's my sticker. We have Thorhaven Farm. We have Back to Basics Homestead. That's Annie. We have Rem's Family Farm. We have Bucket List Homestead. That is Lynn. Rem is Remy. That's why. Handsteaders Live Free. This is the motto of if you subscribe at this time with the 99-cent subscription or the $1.99 subscription to my blog at than141homestead.com, then you get access to the Handsteaders Facebook page, members only Facebook page. There's merch you can get and all that stuff. This is Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. And this is, she has two stickers, so I put them both up here. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. This is Just Doing Our Best. I love that channel, Just Doing Our Best. And then Old Man King Homestead, Peter gave me, yeah, I like that yellow sticker too, Peter. That is a new one. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to put Barb. This is a nice big sticker. So I think I'm going to put it up right about there, I think. I love getting stickers. Set it right there. Push it that way. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. So, hey, guys, if you happen to be sitting there and I'm boring you or whatever, go ahead and check out Barb's Country Home or Rebecca Touched by Yarn or Just Doing Our Best or my website blog, because it's a written blog and it comes out every Tuesday. You get one every Tuesday of the month if you are a subscriber with the 99-cent Handsteaders or the $1.99 Handsteaders Plus. The Handsteaders Plus is the same as the Handsteaders. If your credit card will let you do 99 cents, by all means, do the 99 cents. If your credit card won't, that's why I some people were saying, hey, my credit card won't do just 99 cents. It's got to be over $1. So I did the $1.99, but they're the same right now. Yes, and if you type iShare, well, it's not iShare, it's exclamation point share, just like Marhelin did here, then Nightbot will share a link to your channel so you can go ahead and check out their channel, and if they're a good fit for you, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, not a problem, man. Oh, I tell you that homework, I think homework should be illegal. They get what, 12 hours a day with our kids, 8 hours a day with our kids. But no, do good in school, Aiden. I know you do good. I know your mom encourages you to do good, but do good in school. And then, you know what? Because I'm such a nice guy, if you get a good job making millions of dollars, I'll share it with you. You can support me. I'll be like your lame old grandpa somewhere. But no, it's all good, Lynn. Thanks for stopping in. It bounced up. Oh, trigonometry. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know what trigonometry is, math. But I have no idea what it deals with. Like geometry deals with shapes, areas, circumferences, perimeters, all that good stuff. Algebra deals with fitting variables in, to formulas for math. All right, we'll see you later, Lynn. But trigonometry, I don't know. I know I used a lot of math, a lot of algebra, actually, when I worked as a flour miller in Penn Yan, because we had grain. And Burkett Mills is the largest gravity fed flour mill still in operation. And we had to figure out flow rates and moisture contents and bran contents and math. Trig is dots in space in 2 dimensions. Took it in high school and college, never used it in real life. Yeah. I never put on my other glasses. That's why I'm having such a hard time reading. Who's that ugly guy on my screen? Oh, I'll have you know, though, Marhelin said that I am a good-looking weed, because I told her my channel's growing like a weed, and she said, it's a good-looking weed, at least. So dots in space in 2 dimensions. So like you draw dots and combine them and stuff, because my grandson was showing me his homework the other day. He's 7 years old, and there were dots on the paper. I don't know if it's Common Core. There's nothing wrong with the old way of doing math. Yeah, we did geometry, elementary algebra 1 and 2. In fact, little known fact that I probably told you several times, I dropped out of high school to join the Army. I had to get my GED, my general education diploma, while I was in 11th grade. But I had moved from New York to Florida, and in Florida, you need 23 credits to graduate. In New York, you need 21. However, some of the classes in New York, Florida counts as one or two more credits, half a credit more. And my English teacher, Mrs. Higby, she came up with a couple credits for me, but I still didn't have enough to graduate in Florida. And so the principal called me into his office one day, and he said, Mr. Hand, you're not going to graduate with your class. It just can't be done. So you're going to be coming back to school till January. And then, but you won't have a graduation ceremony or anything. I was not the nice guy you see before you back then when I was in high school. I promptly told him what he could do with his graduation and stormed out of his office and went outside to the payphone. And I'm on the phone, and he comes out, "Don't you ever swear to me. Who do you think you're?" I said, "Excuse me, I'm talking to my recruiter." Then the recruiter says, "You got to have your GED." And my dad made a deal with the principal that if I passed because you can't have a diploma and attend public school, which makes sense. Why waste the money putting someone through public school that already has a diploma? So my dad made a deal with him that if I passed, I stayed in school until we got the results of the test. And if I passed, then I had to quit. And if I failed, then I got to stay in school without missing anything. My real father did not think that I was going to pass. And I passed with flying colors. They took me out of algebra class to take the test. Okay. I'm dealing with this stuff all the time. I'm in 11th grade. So really I've learned most everything I was going to learn in school. 11th and 12th grade are kind of college prep grades. I think that they should give you the option to go to a trade school if you don't want to go to college, and put that money that it's going to take you to get through those 2 years of school and put it towards trade school or college prep in what you want to take. We have too much of a cookie cutter education system. Hey, Gail, how's it going? Welcome. Sorry, I was just off on a tangent. Whoo. It's hard to be high energy when you work with Trevor. Trying to keep up with that man. I tell you, my younger brother is one of the best men I know. He really is. And tomorrow we'll be going and getting the pigs. I don't know if I'm going to keep both my pigs this year or if I'm going to sell both my pigs. Last year, I took a half a pig. My freezer is still full of pork. It's just me now. And Wendy didn't feel like, Wendy, last year it was just me still, because in December, yeah. But the year before, she didn't feel much like eating. Yeah, I showed him. Yeah, I went to war to be cannon fodder. No, yeah, I excelled in the Army. One of the things that I excelled at in life, unfortunately, was the military, the Army. It was very structured. I did very well. It was very hands-on. I did very well. It was dangerous. I really enjoyed that. And it involved pew-pews. My son is in trade school in the morning. He built that wood splitter in welding at college and regular high school in the afternoon, but they only let you do that your last year. Yeah. And that, why waste time learning advanced English or whatever, if you're not going to go to college where you're going to use that advanced English? Why learn advanced trigonometry if you're not going to need that in what you want to do for a living? We're getting 1 or 2 next year, planned for sure to sell. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. For me, Wendy and I would buy 2 pigs for 50. Now, the last ones we bought when Wendy was alive was $75 a piglet. We bought 2 of them. We raised them for the summer. In October, we would sell one and keep the other. And then we got to the point where we would sell 1 1/2 and just keep a half for ourselves, because we just weren't eating enough of it. And the one we sell pays for the butchering and most of the feed for the ones we buy. I think it came out to $1.69 a pound we paid the last time I figured it up with what we paid in feed. Yeah. If a kid wants to be a cop, let him take classes that's going to lead him, prepare him for a law enforcement career. If a kid wants to go to college, by all means, train them for college if they're going to need that for what they want to do. But if a kid says, you know what, I want to work for the town, holy cow, man, let him start an apprenticeship for the town with that time. Take that money that you would pay to educate him for something else, I don't know. If everybody listened to me, the world probably wouldn't exist anymore. I got my GED in 11th grade and did some college later. I took the test and passed it the first time. It was all still, they took me out of algebra class. And I did go to college. I did, there was a 1-year program at the Word of Life Bible Institute in Schroon Lake, New York. And I went there after I got out of the Army. It was funny because they told me, you got $25,000 for college. Yeah, you get $400 a month for every month you're in full-time college. Try living off that and ramming and doing the stuff that we like to do. I like to spend money when I was young. CNC farm, just a tip. 1 pig does not do well, but have 2 and they eat and drink better and grow faster. 1 alone, 10. Yeah. Yes. I do not like getting 1 animal of a kind. Pigs, if left to their own devices, like look at the wild boar and all, they are, I don't know if you call it a herd or not, but they're a herd type animal. Yes, I am in upstate New York. I am about an hour and a half east of Lake Ontario. I live just north of Rome, New York. But it's upstate New York. It's not, Rome, New York. A lot of people wouldn't even consider it a city. And I still don't like hanging out there. To me, it's a city. Matt and Trevor pick on me that I moved to the city because I'm just up the hill from the city, and but I am more secluded than they are. But they like to pick on me. Yeah, you moved to the city. Oh yeah, I don't have to drive for half an hour when I need a torque wrench. But yes, yep, I am in upstate New York, not to be confused with the city. Unfortunately, New York's biggest problem is all of its population, most of its population, which we like it this way, is in, oh, that's okay, tinfoil bunker. Most of the population is in the city, New York City. And then you got Albany and Syracuse and Binghamton and Buffalo. And their thoughts on life are very much different than ours up here in the country. There's no space between the exclamation point and the share. So it's all one word, exclamation point share. Oh, there you go. Check out Tinfoil Bunker. I got to keep drinking water. I got a lot of sun today. I'll move this down a little. I got a lot of sun today. We were making electricity today, boy. Those solar panels were working overtime. But I was wondering if I was going to make it here on time, which I came in. I got the rest of the tools picked up just in time. But I had to get done all the stuff that was easier with two people. I had to get done today while Trevor was able to be here because he's going to be working probably till, I think he worked 6 to 6 or something like that. So Matt and I will be going to get the piglets. I didn't remind Trevor. Hey, Trevor, call Matt. He was supposed to call Matt on the way home. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We are, we have, let's see, how do I put this? When we built our homestead, my wife and I, what we did was we bought a 20-acre woodlot. Hey, Darren, how's it going? Oh, got me piped out to the greenhouse. Nice. We bought a 20-acre woodlot, hardwood, and there are some hemlocks on it. It's we carved our yard and the place for the house out, and then Trevor and we just got done clearing out a space for a barn. The sensor for my thermometer is in full sun. It recorded a high of 109 degrees this afternoon. Wow. What was my high? My high was 86 degrees today outside. But that's got a little fan in it. So you're supposed to get the ambient temperature rather than the sun temperature. Must be nice. Must be nice being able to garden already. Hey, Bushcraft family, what's up? But yeah, so I'm getting ready to put bacon seeds in the pigsty. Tomorrow morning I'll go out and I'll probably run to town first and go ahead and get the fence posts that I need. My arm's all sweaty, so my notes. I have notes. I didn't write many down, but get the stuff I need, and that way I can come back up here and just finish it up. I have to run the electric for the electric fence, and everybody's like, "Hey, how do you run an electric fence if you're off grid?" Well, I have a solar fence charger. It's as simple as that. I've got to check it out. I got to make sure it works tomorrow in case I need to buy a new battery for it. It's a 12 volt, like a motorcycle battery or lawn tractor battery. But yeah, Whew. I wanted to film more of fixing the pig pen than I did, but it's hard. Trevor was cutting down the tree. I did have the camera going, but I didn't want to ask him to put on. I have wireless lapel mics, two of them that'll work for the same recording app on my phone, and the bar pinched. The tree Trevor was cutting down was half rotten. I mean, it was bad. And so it was dangerous. So it was tense. And oh no, animals already dug up your broccoli. I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, cooking bacon for BLTs. Yeah, I still got bacon left. I usually go through it in the winter, but I still got some bacon left. We did our half pig this last year. I did in most of it was in sweet sausage. Does anyone here keep quail? Tinfoil Bunker wants to know. I know Remy has kept quail. I'm not sure if Darren has or not. I think. Why do I think Darren might have kept quail at one time? Oh yeah, it is way too hot to eat. Oh, Tammy has raised quail. Yeah, I am. I don't know. I'm gonna pull my incubator down. It's in the tool shed. I'm gonna pull it down and try to figure out what it takes for wattage. If it's not over 70 watts, then I might try it. Because the days are getting longer, the sun is getting stronger, and so my batteries are getting a good charge every day now. I hear quail are really, oh, how do you say it? They're really kind of weak. You have to be very careful with the environment that they're in. They're they're kind of, but honestly, I would raise meat chickens or turkeys. Speaking of turkeys, oh my goodness, I got a video of it. I don't know, on my cell phone this morning on my walk. I don't know how it turned out, but there were there were turkeys out in the cornfield, and they were strutting. It's not my cornfield, but our turkey season starts, for male only, starts May 1st, and it's from sunrise till 12 noon. Yeah, I don't know about quail, but I know partridge. We have partridge, and they are ruffled grouse, and they are delicious. You take they clean really easy. You break their neck, step on their wings, and pull their feet, and you're left with the two wings and the big breast meat and their back, and you break off the wings, you wrap that in bacon, and oh, it is delicious. It is so delicious. So I don't know if ruffled grouse would taste like quail or not. I know they're close. They're relatives. They're in the same genus. I think that is. Partridge are delicious. Quail are just too tiny. Yeah. I don't know if I could do it here, but pheasant, I know. Hi, Kiki. I know the DEC used to give you pheasant chicks to raise, and then you had to let them free. And the rule was the day after you let them free, then you can actually hunt them, because we don't get a lot of pheasant up here in New York where I live. Yeah. Yeah, the most noise I've ever heard a partridge make is when the males are beating their wings. Or when I was rabbit hunting and they would take off and fly. It was always nice to get a partridge. We call them partridge. Oh, now my mind's gonna crap out on me. The ruffled grouse, we call them partridge. I don't know if there's actually a partridge or if that's just another name for ruffled grouse. But and I found a place to get driveway mix today. Trevor is talking about borrowing a trailer from a dump trailer from a friend of his, and because the upper part of my driveway, right where the new driveway meets the old driveway, and it's a nice turnaround area, is it was just really swampy. It's better now. Hey, Remy in his house. How's it going there, working man? I tell you, I am exhausted. Fat man did some work today trying to keep up with my little brother. It's hard because he has got a work ethic that doesn't happen a lot. There aren't many people nowadays with a work ethic quite like Trevor. He gets mad when I ask him if he wants a drink of water. Like, hey, you want me to grab you a bottle of water? No, I'll ask you if I'm thirsty, Trace. Don't worry. Never eaten a quail or a quail egg. I've never eaten. I don't think I've ever eaten a quail or a quail egg. Here, but not here yet. That's all right. It counts. It counts. So yeah, I'm looking forward. This year, I almost said I'm not going to do pigs because I've got so much in the freezer. But the more I have in my freezer, the less electricity it takes. I was very fortunate with these new batteries, the lithium batteries. They have had during the winter. Yes, I ran the generator every 2 or 3 days, but actually, I'm gonna say it was more every 3 or 4 days that I had to run the generator. But it was a dark winter, and but it kept the freezer going really nice. And but I figured I'd go ahead and get 2 pigs, and if worse comes to worse, and I still got too much, which I don't know how you could have too much food. But if I do have too much pork, then I will go ahead and just sell both of them it's usually not too hard to get rid of farm raised because we can tell them these 8 feed from the Lowville Farmers Co-op their whole lives. We don't slop them. I will throw them out a treat of garden weeds or sometimes I'll have a plate of mashed potatoes or whatever that does some leftovers, but we don't really slop them. Hey RG, how's it going? Welcome. Yes, I am doing well. I got to admit though, I am tired. We did a lot of work last fall after the pigs left. I put a bunch of wood chips in there because it was so swampy. I want to say 20 some bucket loads from my tractor in there of wood chips so that it might dry it out a little bit. They still got an area where they're going to be able to slop and make a wallow and stuff. But hopefully it dries it out because it was getting bad. Which last year, if I remember right, last summer was a wet summer. If today's weather is any indication, we might have a long, hot summer. I don't know because it's supposed to get cold again. In fact, let me see. What carrier do I have for the house? Carrier of what? Okay, what was I doing? Sorry, my daughter. I will always answer her things as soon as I see them. Unfortunately, I got that one at noon today. That tells you what I've been really busy. Oh yeah, the weather. The weather. I have what's it called? What the forecast. And I've got the profanity turned off or way down, and it's like it's got that cute little thing well, I'll be screwed, the sun is out, different little things like that. But it's fairly accurate. Friday 81, Saturday 77, 72, 57, 43, 51, 59, 64. You go any further than that and it's hardly ever accurate anyway. So it's going to cool off a little bit compared to the 60s and 70s, but 57 ain't bad. 43 ain't bad. Actually, I would prefer it to be a little cooler. I would prefer a nice a bright sunny day in the 60s to work. We're due for a dry summer. Last summer was kind of wet. 2 years ago it rained. Yeah. And I was watching Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and he was explaining the difference between contrails and chemtrails. If it disappears rather quickly, it's a contrail. If it stays in the air, it's a chemtrail. And he actually played a clip of the CIA saying that we are trying to slow down global warming by putting chemicals in the air, particles in the air to make clouds. And we know that they can make it rain. They can make clouds rain. We know they can do that by putting stuff in the air, but they're putting aluminum and barium and all sorts of other stuff in the air. I'm not going to get off on it because this is not what my channel is for, but there's nothing we can do about it. How am I going to stop them if they wanted to crop dust us with cyanide? What am I going to do about it? But we just need to be aware. That's where my whole one of those chemicals they have said is lithium. Think about that for a hot minute. Yeah, is it lithium that if it's exposed to water, it combusts? Is it water or air that it combusts? It's got to be water. Yes, cat. Yes, my Richie. But yeah, lithium and lithium. There's the medication lithium to calm down bipolar and schizophrenia and stuff like that. And listen, guys, if you have something nefarious in mind, you want the person you're committing the atrocity to be as calm and relaxed and as possible. Yeah. And I don't know. It's one of those things. They're going to do what they're going to do, but I'm going to fight it what I can. My understanding is that they have mRNA shots that they're giving to cattle, that even after you cook the meat, the pork or the beef, it transfers to you. So they're your choice is gone if they decide to employ that. And in the article that the guy read said that they are. Tic-tac-toe in the sky. Hello, friend, and new subject. Oh, thank you, Burnt Church. Thank you. I welcome. Everybody here is that I know of is wonderful people, all living the homesteading, prepping type style life, trying to be more self-sufficient and raise their own food. Yeah. And if you want to share the link to your channel, type !share with no spaces, just !share, and Nightbot will share your link to your channel. And I encourage everybody to go over and check out Burnt Church, and if it looks like a channel for you, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're going to subscribe to somebody, make sure you like one of their videos, watch a few minutes, and comment at least at the minimum. That way YouTube knows that you're not a bot. I'm about a minute and a half in the chat, but my channel is for that. Your channel is for the oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that it was deleted. I apologize. No, I don't. I'm not monetized yet. Getting close though. This morning I was 40 subscribers away and 504 watch hours away from being monetized. So I'm getting really close. I can taste it. But don't ever be afraid to say anything on my channel. Worst they'll do is stop the monetization of this one. I just got started putting seed in starter cups. I will have to see. These are, yeah, older seed. I've got a lot. I've got seeds from 2017 that I have to sprout in the house in order to see if oh no, absolutely not. You didn't say anything wrong. I and I am actually on paroxetine, Paxil, for my PTSD from the Gulf War. And so yeah, you didn't say anything wrong. And you know, honestly, I look at it this way. If you know me, you know that the little guy on my shoulder that tells me when to shut up quit years ago. So anything can come out of my mouth. There is no filter. Okay. And I do try, but there is no real filter. So, you know, most people know when you're on my channel to have a thick skin. Not everybody is going to agree with my opinions on things. Not everybody is going to agree with everything I say, and that's good. That makes us diverse. That breeds ideas. When you have two differing opinions, polar opposite is when it's best. And they meet, that is when we grow as a people. I am only 650 short and 900 hours to get there, so I'm just chilling along. Yeah, absolutely. I will start watching some of your. I'll put you on one of either my TV or my thing. RG Arizona Homestead. Wow, 650 short on subs in 900 hours. That is awesome. That is awesome. I've had very organic growth. My subs and my hours have grown really fairly together. Let's see if my computer will let me bring it up here. Oh, I'm 961. Sweet. Okay, now I'll come back and let's see. Present, share screen. Oh, they changed the share. Okay, so am I sharing that now? Okay, yes, I am sharing that now. Okay. Yeah, they are really close. There's not that much difference between them. I think I might hit the subs first, and then the watch hours. But it's like my friend Rem from Rem's Family Farm says. He says, "Yeah." He says it's a work day. He says, "So I'm only doing 30%, which means he only has me on like one computer or something like that." You just hit a thought. Well, congratulations on that. That is awesome. How many watch hours do you need? Yes, there is RG Arizona link. Why did that get smaller? I don't understand, Streamer. 300 or 3,674 watch hours. 779 subscribers. So I'll get my hours before I get. That's awesome. That is fantastic. That is just wonderful, man. You found a way. See, my thing is I do so much varied stuff that falls under homesteading. I mean, between the gardening, the chickens, the pigs, the tractor, the chainsaws with the cutting firewood, the pantry and preserving food and stuff, that it's hard because my audience isn't nailed down. Somebody who might like the chainsaw videos or the tractor videos might not be interested in how I make my smoothie in the morning, you know. I went to the library and created 2 more channels in case Carver got deleted. Mushrooms will help with your PTSD. Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, Little Ridge Farm, how's it going today? Oh yeah. Peter, your channel appeals to so many people, and if you ever figure out how you're doing it, let me know. We'll figure out how to bottle it. But I did go ahead, and because I was because I was so far from being monetized that I went ahead and I monetized my my blog. And that actually there are several people that are doing the blog that have paid for subscriptions on the blog, and that helps. Every little bit helps. Yeah. Yeah, them watching every day, man. You got some of the good ones. I got some of the good subscribers too. Remy's one of them. And I learn so much from our community. Yeah, it has been. I'm probably not going to stay on too much longer. I need to keep hydrating because I got a headache wanting to start, but it's just fat man's not used to doing real work. And today I had to do some real work. But it wasn't really hard. But we got the pig pen almost ready for the pigs that we're picking up tomorrow. Oh, I can send you a message and let you know what works for me. Well, I've seen your videos, and that gives me a good idea. I just think that you're a really likable guy, and people are attracted to you as far as your content goes. You know, you are living the lifestyle, Peter. You've got the off-grid homesteading thing down. You got your pigs that are beautiful and huge. You've got your geese and your chickens and stuff. And you know, that's what people are wanting to do. They're wanting to learn, and they're wanting to know what is it like living a homesteading life, because people are flocking out of the cities. They're realizing that the cities are not the way to live. Now, there's nothing wrong with living in a city. I said earlier that I'm not comfortable in the cities, and I'm not. That doesn't mean somebody else isn't comfortable living in the city. and that's wonderful for you. I'm working on another water catchment system for the garden. I hope to get it done in the next couple days. Yeah, water catchment it's free water. And I have a filter system. I went down to 0.05 microns on my carbon water filter, which is really small. It will take out anything. Cysts like giardia, virus, bacteria, chlorine, it'll take out a lot of stuff at 0.05 microns. Unfortunately, my water pump, I lost almost all of my pressure. So I went back up to 1 micron, which will stop a lot of things. But I still have to shock my water tanks with bleach periodically. The video I have, because I just set up my 2 300-gallon totes. Actually, they're 275-gallon. I want to say they're 200 or 300 liters for my Canadian friends. But I just hooked them up yesterday, and that I get the water going in there, and I go glump, glump, glump. I put some bleach in there. What's that going to do? That is going to kill anything that's living in there, but bleach evaporates. I actually did. I hooked them up yesterday, and I did. I washed a sweatshirt, and my coveralls were like caked with mud. I shook them off outside and put them in the laundry, and it didn't bleach them. I used that water, and I need to take my 55-gallon barrels out and pressure wash them out and clean them out really good, rinse them out really good, because I don't want to get sick. I do have a problem with coliform, which coliform is a natural bacteria type thing that you can get when your water runs over roots and stuff like that. Or if like a squirrel or a snake or something gets down your well, you can get coliform. It's easy. You just splash in some bleach and it disappears. I've got a video on the testing it. And you can get your test kits and stuff right from Amazon fairly cheap. I bought a big package of them. But most people, when they have well water, they test their water and they're like, oh, we've got so many parts per million of coliform. We've been drinking this water for years. Well, their body is built up an immunity to it. That's what your body does. It's almost like we were designed that way. When you're exposed to a threat, your body takes care of it. And it's what we were meant to do. But guys, I've been on here for an hour. Darren, are you still here? Thorhaven Farm? Are you going live tonight? My phones are going off. I have chats on. I need to. Ooh, just mute it, but then I forget to unmute it. So tomorrow morning I'll be waking up and getting the pig pen finished. Mostly it's just putting a couple sheets of sheet metal along the fence, because if they can't see out, they won't want out. And then I've got to run the electric fencing around the inside, so if they get shocked, they won't want out. But yeah. So I'll be working on that, and then tomorrow I'll be getting my pigs. I'll try to film that. And have that coming out soon. But all right, y'all, I am gonna head out. Hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Go over and check out tham141homestead.com. Check out the blog. There is a free subscription where you will get your 2 blogs a month. There's a 99-cent subscription, and then there is a $1.99 subscription if, for those of you that your credit card won't do the 99-cent. Oh wow, that's awesome. 965 subs. That is wonderful. But y'all have a great night. I know I'm gonna sleep like a rock tonight. And hopefully y'all will have a blessed evening and a blessed day tomorrow. But y'all be good. Be good to one another. Remember, if you can't find a kind person, be one. All right, y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining me tonight, and God bless.